All right, we have sound. All right. Sorry, everyone. Again, keep forgetting about the sound deal. We have 3 buttons for the sound, and every time I always push 2 buttons. 2 is already too much. And now 3 is so much. So, again, sorry for the sound. Good morning, everyone. My name is Khai Nhim, or Juan He, if you don't know. All right, so I just sent you a link on the chat, and it's an Airtable little form. You just put your name and your email address, and that is only if you are interested into the instructor training, and we're gonna do it online. So I just want to start with knowing how many of you are interested. I should have added the region, so maybe I should add the region so I know your time zone. Your time zone. Let me do this right now. Should we do that, Mabel? The time zone. Ask about time zone, the regions. So I'm gonna do that. Chào các bác anh chị, các bác có khỏe không? Bây giờ có sound rồi phải không? Mỗi lần khi em quên một cái nút, tại vì nó 3 cái nút mới dẫn lên cái âm thanh. Thành ra tại vì bị xì chết á, các bác biết xì chết không? Tức là stress á. Khi em tới đây là gần như là từ 8 giờ sáng rồi, nhưng mà Mabel thì mới tới thôi. Thành ra Khai Nhim tản, nhưng mà có chuẩn bị chút này, chuẩn bị đại khái chuẩn bị hết, nhưng mà quên bấm cái nút. Thường Mabel bấm nút hết luôn. Anyway, Khai em gửi một cái link Airtable để muốn biết là bao nhiêu người các bác có muốn học cái khóa huấn luyện viên. Thì bây giờ Khai em sẽ đổi thêm làm cho nó simple thôi, cái tên rồi email address, nhưng mà Khai em nghĩ là phải cộng thêm cái region để biết cái giờ giấc của các bác. Thì như vậy mình chia group, thí dụ có 5 người ở bên Virginia thì mình sẽ có một cái thời gian cho Virginia only, mình coach theo cái giờ giấc của mỗi người. Alright, so let me go back to the form here, and I'm going to add on the region so we can set up the time. So let me see, I'm losing this form here. There you go. Just give me a second. How's everybody doing? I don't know why, but Mabel just came over and I got a mosquito bite. Wow, somebody already signed up. That was fast. Yeah, Hun.
Mosquito bite? No way.
Region.
That was before I light the candle. Cannot.
Country or region. I'm going to put country or region. And you can type whatever you want. So Nga Hun. I don't know if you can type here, or you can try again. Let me see. I'm going to add on the country and region on the form. There you go. So now you can go ahead and I just update the form. You can go ahead and refill that form. Lim Tile, second person already. Cô Nga Hun và anh Lim hoặc là cô Lim Thị Lê mời fill up cái form lại, rồi để cái vùng mình ở đâu để Khai em biết để set up. And so most likely we're not going to do YouTube, but we're going to do maybe Teams. I don't know if you know about that. You don't need to install the app. If you don't have the app, you can follow through the web browser. If you're the app or the software is easier. And so I can see you, we can interact, you can ask questions, I can see your form, you can see my form, of course. So that's how it is. Usually a training takes about 6 months. It's a continuum of training, and then at the end we have a 5 days full of intense days of practice and reviewing all the materials, and then you have the evaluation. Online, we are still working on it with Mabel and figure out how we're going to set it up and try to make this training not too long, maybe next 2 months, and But it all depends also on how much you have learned with your local instructors. All right. So that's for that. Let me speak very quickly in French. Bonjour à tous. Comment allez-vous? Désolé pour le retard, désolé pour le son. À chaque fois, j'oublie, j'appuie sur 2 boutons, mais on a 3 boutons pour activer le son. Trop de boutons. Enfin bref, je vous ai envoyé un lien Airtable. Est-ce que c'est français? Airtable. Et donc du coup, c'est pour savoir combien d'entre vous est intéressé pour l'entraînement, la formation d'instructeur du Taichi intégral. On va essayer de le faire en ligne, première fois. On est encore en train de discuter comment on va faire cet entraînement. En général, il faut être tutorisé pendant 6 mois et entrer dans l'entraînement, dans la formation juste avant la certification, le diplôme. La remise de diplôme, on a l'examen. Juste avant l'examen, on a 5 jours intensifs, 5 à 7 jours intensifs. Et sinon, 6 mois d'entraînement avec votre instructeur local. Donc, ici, on fait en ligne. Donc, on va essayer on vous attribue un coach. Et donc, vous allez pouvoir interagir avec les instructeurs. Et ils peuvent vous voir avec votre webcam. Et vous aider pour les mouvements, l'enseignement philosophique, la méditation, etc. Ok? Alright? Good, everyone? Bonjour, Kanyim, tes cours sont toujours super. Oula, thank you so much. I'm not sure about that. By the way, do you have any questions? Kabako Kohoyam? Kabako Nyukoyam? Do you have any requests today? No requests? Then let's move on. I'm going to switch to the other side and we're going to do our practice. Bonjour. Good morning. Chào các bác, các anh chị. Khởi động ngón tay. Wiggle your fingers. Commencez par les doigts, le toucher, les doigts très sensibles. Our fingers very how you say that, Mabel? Sensitive, very sensitive. And so we want to warm up our fingers, and usually my fingers in general very cold. Not very cold, but at the end of the exercise, it's warm. And then rotate your wrists, sway cổ tay, tournez les poignets. Because I am by nature a very cold person, I don't speak much, only when I teach. But other than that, I don't speak much. You can ask Mabel, and she will confirm that. You can ask anyone, they will confirm that. And so, we need to warm up our fingers, our hands and fingers, in order to let the blood circulate through our body. And sometimes, for me, when it's so cold like this, I tend to think about people I want to give warmness. People is easy first, and then slowly I expand that warmness to those who is harder to reach, and slowly, naturally, somehow I can feel a little bit more warm in my hands and fingers. Reverse again, and drop your arms down. Bung Tai Sum, relâchez. Toes. Let's do our toes. The toes on the part of our body where it's the lowest part, the feet and toes. But we don't pay much attention. Besides, unless you are doing, how you say that? Pedicure? What is it, Mabel? Pedicure. If you do that, then you pay attention a lot on your toes, toes, nails. Otherwise, most of the time we don't really pay attention. Or we tend to dislike our toes, the formation of our toes or our nails, and we always want to hide them, the part that we want to suppress to the deepest. So here is to recognize the depths of our being and just accept, because we can't change the toes. It is how they are, right? xoay cổ chân. And so when you start to rotate, that's when you start to expand the awareness, expanding the awareness of the below. A lot of time I feel empty in the sense where I feel like I'm lacking of substance. And so by stirring around and deepen ourselves to be true who we are, then we become more grounded. And so whatever we do in life, we feel more full and not empty as if we feel lost. Reverse, xoay ngược lại, inversé. And this is what it is. The feet is a direction. The feet allow us to walk, and walking, and sometimes we walk, but we don't know where we walk to. The sense of losing, of lost. So always try to stir or turn around here to be aware of the environment, be aware of the space, and actually be aware of our own space, understanding our own inside, our vision, our mission inside. And drop down. Wiggle your toes, khởi động ngón chân, les orteils. Stretch your ankle, giãn cái cổ chân. Étirez votre cheville. Rồi từ từ mình xoay. Turn. Cái ngón chân là cái phần mà mình không có để ý nhiều, hoặc là hoàn toàn không có để ý, hoặc là mình rất là ghét cái chân của mình, cái ngón chân nó mình xấu. Có khi mình đi ra biển rồi mình để cái chân dưới cái cát, tại vì mình muốn hide, mình suppress. Nhưng mà cái phần đó là cũng là cái phần sợ của mình. Có khi mình muốn đi tắm, phải không các bác? Tắm là mình để cái chân xuống trước ngón chân để đo cái nước nó đủ ấm hay không. Thì mình sợ lạnh, hoặc là khi nào mình sợ mình không có đi được, cái chân nó rung. Xoay ngược lại, reverse inversé. But anyway, cái chân mình xoay như vậy để chi? Để mình mở ra cái sự hiểu biết của mình, cái sự nhận tri. Thành ra mình nhận tri gì? Nhận tri là cái con đường của mình như thế nào. Cái chân là cũng bằng hai cái chân này để cho mình đi được. Mà có khi mình đi mỗi ngày mình đi đúng lần ngồi, mình làm cái này làm cái kia mà mình cũng không biết là sao nữa. Thành ra mình đi ruốc đến cái một độ nào á, mình đi lâu thiệt lâu rồi tự nhiên vậy, mình đi đâu vậy? Mình feel lost. Thành ra mình xoay như vậy để nhắc cho mình là làm sao mà mình không có knees, les genoux, làm sao mà mình nhìn lại, mình vào trong cái space rồi sâu để hiểu biết là cái phương hướng trong cuộc sống mình là gì. Thường là mình tìm ra lại cái sứ mạng của mình. Khi nào mình có cái sứ mạng thì mình rõ về cái phương hướng, thì mình càng ngày càng bớt sợ, tại vì mình chỉ không phải là làm đi mà tự nhiên không biết đi đâu hết. Rồi bây giờ mình xoay cái đầu gối, Tony. Trying to explain these concepts of the warm-up takes so much time. Alright, the knees. You already know the knees, right? One is the connection between the two parts here. The big part here and the bottom part connect to the earth. The mundane, our regular life, as the upper part is, we say, the spiritual life, spiritual world, and the mundane world. How you connect, make a balance. Okay, relax your knees, xoay, rồi từ từ mình thư giãn. And I always remember, at one point, back in the days, long time ago, I was pretty young, 20-something only. And I have this huge pain on my knees without any physical reasons. Reverse, xoay ngược lại, inversé. It was really hard for me to walk, but I was I still get up and go to work and teach classes every night, almost every night. And until suddenly I just realized as I was doing the warm-up, the knees warm-up, as I teach, I just discovered myself that, hey, there's an imbalance between the two. Imbalance between the spiritual and the mundane, putting so much to the point that you feel lost. That's the key point. Yes, there are phases of in our life that we need to do a lot of engaging and be connected with the world and do a little bit or almost none of the spiritual aspects. But there are times you need to do the reverse, a lot of spirituality, a lot of meditation, a lot of internalizing, and very little of engaging, being connected with the world. But that, unless you feel lost, not to the extreme where it does not make sense anymore, and you be lost, that's when the knees pain comes to give a signal. Hey, there's imbalance right here. Hey, this is not the right. It's not right. It doesn't make sense for you anymore. Got to change. Got to fix it. Now we move into the hips. I wish that when I speak, there is naturally a subtitle coming out into all languages. Or at your home, you hear your languages naturally. It would be great, isn't it? We haven't got to that point. Technology is kind of there, but it's not to the top yet. You know that you can call Skype, right? You do Skype nowadays. At least Skype, I know that it works. You can speak to someone in Taiwan. You speak Chinese, Mandarin. And they will hear, you speak English, I speak French or English, and they will hear in Chinese. And reversely, they speak in Chinese, and they will translate it, the voice translated into English or French, according to my choice. Skype can do that. I'm quite sure many other software can do that now. Of course, it's not totally accurate, but I think the more we use, the more it gets better. But it's still good to learn and speak different languages because that is very good for the brain, but also by speaking the language, only then we submerge into the culture and really truly understand the culture of the people. Otherwise, it's good when we really need it to really communicate, but in terms of deep understanding from one another, from different country or language, then we do need to learn the language and really submerge ourselves into that culture. Reverse Swing Yokai, inversé. Désolé parce que les explications sont longues et j'ai pas la possibilité de traduire en français ou même en vietnamien. Donc les hanches, on essaie de bien tourner les hanches pour ouvrir. Et ici, c'est notre base, la base de notre vie qui supporte notre colonne vertébrale. Donc l'une des points les plus importants dans les étirements, c'est les hanches. Bien tourner les hanches. En général, quand les hanches sont pas souples, eh bien on se sent très rigide. Et dans cette rigidité, on perd beaucoup de mobilité. on n'a pas envie, on n'a juste pas envie, parce qu'on n'a pas cette énergie, cette force qui nous soulève. Donc les hanches, quand c'est stagné, quand c'est rigide, eh bien toutes les énergies sont stagnées et nous donnent cette impression de ne vouloir rien faire du tout. On devient paresseux très facilement. La paresse, bien sûr, la paresse, c'est très facile. Il n'y a même pas besoin d'avoir les hanches rigides. Mais si les hanches sont rigides et stagnées, eh bien la paresse est encore plus puissante. Donc, tournez les hanches. Et respirez profondément. Relax and make sure you rotate. And if you do so well, you should feel a sense of harmony. If you don't feel so well, at least you feel that you can expand. It's relaxed. The tension disappears more and more. The hips are very important because the hips, it's like the base, our foundation. This is our daily life foundation right here. And it supports our spine. Spine is very, very important. It's like our core. It's kind of like our core, spine. So the hips is supporting the spine. I mean, the hips area is supporting the spine. But the hips, when it's not flexible, is very stiff, then it becomes stagnant. All the energies, our body is stagnant and everything, and make us not wanting to do anything. Don't have any vision. We don't see beyond. We cannot see far. We just think about nothing. Basically, don't want to do anything. Very depressing, isn't it? That's why try your best to work on the hips in a warm-up is one of the most important swing. Reverse, inversé, encore une fois. To give ourselves space, and that space is to generate more energy, to become more creative, and to have the sense of openness in ourselves and open our eyes and see around, be more curious about the world and willing to learn and improve, willing to learn more at least, and through the learning we improve. Maybe not that we think about improving ourselves, but for sure we want to learn more. We want to explore. And that is a little sign of evolution. So try your best to keep your hips flexible at all ages. And I wish I could keep my hips flexible like most of you at home. I'm sure that you are really, really flexible in that area. All right, now let's stretch the upper part from the rib cage. Mình giãn cái hoạt cặp mô. So I will steal the philosophy of the dragon in this movement here. This is about this whole chest level, upper part here of the body. We say that from down here is about how we need to transform our selfishness, transform our darkness, the dark side. And so up here is the level of compassion. We move our consciousness up, and so in order to open up our heart, open our love and compassion, we need to change our view. We need to change the way we see the world. And you see how we bending ourselves to the side here to say that it's not how we see. This is not what we think it works. Emotions is a different sensation. It's not physical. It's not something that we can grab very easily. It's something that we feel. Feeling is different. So we need to change our view. And this is just about the language of, here, what is, we have to look differently. We have to look with different kind of eyes. So lean to the side here to look to the world with different eyes. And that eye is the eye of the heart. And that's why you see how the head is almost at the level of the heart. In the dragon, we actually do that. This one is just a warm-up. We're not going that low. And then from there, start to rotate from the rib cage. Breathe deeply to open up and clear up all the dust in our lungs. Khi làm cái xoay cái hoạt động mô như vậy á, mà nghiêng qua bên trái phải á, thì nó nhắc cho mình là mình phải, cũng như là mình huấn luyện cái tâm luân của mình, cái lòng tình thương của mình á, thì làm sao mình mở ra, mình phải nhìn với một cái cách khác. Cái nhìn mình không phải là cái nhìn là đúng và sai, tốt xấu, nhưng mà mình phải nhìn với cái tim của mình, trái tim, cái lòng tình thương của mình. Thật ra mình nghiêng qua nghiêng trái phải để nhắc lại, đừng có nhìn theo cái mắt bình thường, phải nhìn theo một cái mắt khác, cái mắt tình thương. Rồi xoay ngược lại, reverse, inversé. Nhớ thở thật là sâu. Respirez profondément, ressentez l'étirement tout autour au niveau de la cage thoracique. Bien étiré. Et respirez profondément pour ouvrir vos poumons. Dans le mouvement précédent, lorsqu'on s'étire sur la droite et gauche, et on travaille au niveau de la poitrine, c'est-à-dire notre cœur, l'ouverture de notre cœur. Et donc, quand on s'incline sur la gauche et droite, c'est pour se rappeler notre façon de voir. On doit changer notre façon de voir avec notre cœur, au lieu de voir simplement avec un œil habituel, critique, qui est basé sur les préjudices, qui est vrai et faux, le bon, le bien, le mal. Le cœur voit à travers le bien et le mal, a la capacité d'embrasser le bien et le mal en même temps. Let's do one more. Thêm lần nữa. Very good. And then now, just draw circles on the ceiling. Mình lau cái trần nhà. Wiping the ceiling. Mouvement circulaire avec vos mains. And reverse, xoay ngược lại, inversé. So one more, thêm lần nữa, encore une fois. And drop your hands down, buông tay xuống. So let's work on our shoulders. Xoay vai. This one, pretty much you all know the meaning of it. All the stress, the tensions, let go. Buông hơi sự căng thẳng trên vai. Relâchez toutes les tensions, tout le stress du quotidien. Take your time, make sure you breathe deeply. Try your best to rotate. Make a full circle with your shoulders to go through all the micro tensions that you have around your shoulders. Ráng xoay là một cái vòng rất là rộng, lớn của cái vai để mình giãn ra tất cả mấy cái căng thẳng, cái sự căng thẳng trên cái vai của mình xung quanh. Phía sau lưng cũng như vậy. Bien tourner, agrandir le cercle des épaules pour relâcher toutes les tensions tout autour. Reverse, swing your glide, inversé. So maybe next time in Guangzhou, one of the first one every time, every day, every morning coming to the online class, you can say hello, and then you say, remember, push the 3 buttons for the sound. If I have to release all the tension around my shoulders and the upper back, I think I would never end this movement. So many tension up there. Let's do one more, thêm lần nữa, encore une fois. Good, and now let's work on our neck. So drop your head down. And gently roll. Inhale to the back, exhale to the front. Hít vô đằng sau, thở ra đằng trước. Nhớ dùng sức nặng đầu của mình xoay. Buông hết cái sự căng thẳng trên cái cổ. Remember to use the heaviness, the weight of your head to let go of all the tension, to stretch and let go of the tensions. Utilisez la lourdeur de la tête pour étirer et relâcher toutes les tensions du cou. Reminding ourselves to cultivate the view, the way of seeing, and look at all different angles. Instead of only stand into one view, limited and narrow, try to open our vision to a wider range. Reverse, xoay ngược lại, inversé. Xoay đầu như vậy mình nhắc. Làm sao mình luôn luôn nhìn mọi chuyện cho nên nhìn chứ không phải là nhìn vì một cái vị trí thôi, mà nhiều cái angle cho cái nhìn của mình nó rộng rãi hơn. Dans ce mouvement, dans cet échauffement du cou, on se rappelle d'essayer de toujours voir les choses avec sous plusieurs angles et pas simplement qu'un point de vue. d'élargir notre vision, d'élargir notre façon de voir les choses. Let's do one more, thêm lần nữa. Keep dropping your head down. Tiếp tục gập cái đầu xuống. Rồi bây giờ mình đem tay lên, hít vô. Now, let's expand the neck warm up into the spine. Bây giờ cái sự khởi động của cái cổ bây giờ mình giãn nó ra thêm trên cái xương sống của mình. Hít vô, thở ra. On étend notre étirement du cou sur la colonne vertébrale. Bien relâchez vos mains, vos doigts. Ressentez l'ouverture de chaque lombaire. Feel how we open up our spine bit by bit, every single lombaires one by one, unfolding as we bring ourselves up, unrolling, and feel the tension that inside along the spine, bit by bit. They disappear, become completely relaxed. Hãy cảm nhận sự căng thẳng ở trên xương sống á, nguyên cái xương sống mình từ từ mình càng giãn ra, càng thư giãn, buông, mở tất cả mấy khớp xương sống từ từ, càng dẻo. Completely relax all the way down to the tailbone. Release all the tension from the tailbone up to our cervicals. Từ xương cùng đến cái cổ luôn. Buông hết cái sự căng thẳng, thành ra lúc mình xuống nó khum cái lưng xuống. Để cho nó giúp mình stretch ra cái căng thẳng ở trên cái xương sống mình á, cái dưới lưng. On assouplit toute la colonne vertébrale, du coccyx jusqu'au cervical. Let's do one more. Thêm lần nữa, encore une fois. Very good. Now bring your hands up. Heavy. And exhale, looking up. Inhale. And exhale. And drop your head down. But this time here, you keep your back straight. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Mình giữ cái lưng thẳng lúc mình cong đầu gối xuống. Gardez le dos droit. Expire. Inspire. Pliez et expire. Relâchez la tête vers l'avant. Donc du coup, on tire le tendon qui est au long de la colonne vertébrale et on essaye d'étirer. Une autre façon d'étirement. Inspire et expire. A different way of stretching ourselves. Interesting because by doing this, keeping the back straight, we kind of, and dropping the head down, bending your knees, this you feel kind of the stretch, the tendons along the spine, stretching, very subtle. And so we want to release the tension in a micro, in somewhere inside there. Much more subtle. Do it gently so you can feel it. Làm như vậy mình giãn cái dây thần kinh của cái xương sống rất là vi tế. Thế nên mình làm chậm chậm như vậy. Alright, good. Now we're going to expand a little bit more that stretch by going all the way down. If you can, squat down. Mình xuống thấp luôn, mình xuống tuốt dưới luôn nếu các bác làm được. All the way down. And you see, keep your back straight. So now the stretch is complete now on the lower back. And from only when you end it, then you drop everything. Like that. Mông há luôn. You feel that stretch right there. And then you kind of opening up your pelvic bones right there. And just stay right there because you can't get up anymore. No strength. Inhale up. Exhale. In. Out. In. Out. And Mabel confirmed she doesn't want to get up. Out. Essayez de garder le dos droit lorsque vous descendez, mais aussi lorsque vous remontez pour compléter cet étirement au niveau du bassin, le bas du dos. Inspire. Expire. Let's do one more. Open your palms. Inhale. And exhale, fold. And now you need to let go of all the tension on the lower back. So you have that the body is kind of having the weight down like this, stretching all of it completely. So this movement here is when you completely no more tension on the lower back at all. Okay? In. Out. Theo cái thế này mình đi xuống, mình gập khi ngồi xuống á, thì lúc đó tất cả cái sự căng thẳng trên cái dưới lưng của mình á hoàn toàn biến mất. Thế là mình gập người xuống, lưng thẳng trước rồi từ từ mình buông hết luôn. Phải đủ sức nặng của cái thân của mình ra đằng trước để cho mình stretch được cái dưới lưng của mình. Inhale. Exhale. toutes les tensions du bas du dos complètement relâchées et détendues dans ce mouvement. Donc il faut s'incliner vers l'avant juste assez pour avoir cet étirement du bassin, enfin le bas du dos. Let go of all the tension, low back. I'm breathing two phases. Inhale. Exhale. Buông hết cái sự căng thẳng dưới lưng của mình. Relâchez toutes les tensions bas du dos. So when the lower back is completely free from tension down, the energy can move up. Exhale. So let's do the frog slow motion. Slow-mo, alright? Mình làm thế con cóc, chậm 2 hơi, two phase breathing. Inhale. Exhale. On fait en 2 temps, respiration en 2 temps, tout en douceur, au ralenti. Inspire. Expire. On this movement here, just make sure everything is flowing, means there's no tension from the lower back, your spine, your neck. So you have a free flow of going up. Thế này thế chuẩn bị là trong cái giai đoạn này nguyên cái xương sống mình nó hoàn toàn thư giãn, không còn phần nào mà bị căng, bị nghẹt. Và cái dưới lưng cũng như vậy, rất là thư giãn. Thư giãn tức là nó không bị căng nữa, đến cái cổ luôn. Thế là mình hít vô thở ra đem lên á, mình cảm nhận là nó có cái free flow. Dans ce mouvement, c'est un mouvement de préparation pour vérifier que tout notre corps est assoupli, détendu, libre de toute tension, au niveau du bassin, la colonne vertébrale jusqu'au cou. On sent un flux libre. Alright, once you have the free flow, then let's do one more and we do the full form. In one breath, and we don't need to go too fast, just enough. Alright, you can do it slow if you want to, but strong and deep breathing. Thở mạnh và sâu. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Feel that free flow, in the physical first, and the breathing flowing without any obstruction. And the last is your visualization of the energy from the tailbone all the way to the top of the head. A free flow, no blockages, stagnation. Cảm nhận cái sự thông thoáng của cái động tác của mình, cái thân mình không còn cái sự căng thẳng nào hết ở trên cái xương sống. Rồi cái hơi thở mình cũng rất là thông lên. Và cái năng lượng từ xương cùng đến trên đỉnh đầu trải lên, không bị kẹt chỗ nào hết. Ressentez le flux libre. Je ne sais pas si c'est vraiment... Ça sonne bien. Au niveau physique, aucune tension. Colonne vertébrale, niveau du bassin, le cou. Et la respiration fluide. Ainsi que l'énergie du coccyx jusqu'au sommet de la tête. Let's do one more. Thêm lần nữa, encore une fois. And reverse. Reverse frog. If you have any tension, try to focus on the area to relax during the movement. Nếu có sự căng thẳng chỗ nào thì mình chú ý cái phần đó để mình thư giãn lúc mình làm cái động tác. Essayez d'être conscient des tensions qui peuvent exister et de les détendre pendant le mouvement. Let's do one more. Thêm lần nữa. Bring your arms up. Inhale. Open your legs. Écartez les jambes légèrement. Mọi chân ra thêm một chút. And down. Exhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, relax your knees. Thả lỏng đầu gối. After going through the frog series, we unlock everything in our body. So in this movement, very simple. You don't do much. Keep your back straight. Relax your knees. It's not about performance, but here is to keep working on the flow. So usually what you do in this movement, we are really working on the circulation. So you inhale from the tailbone all the way to the top of the head, and exhale, drop it down to the navel. Ok, hít vô từ xương cùng đến trên đỉnh đầu và thở ra buông xuống đến cái rúm. Khi nào mình làm nguyên cái series của thấy con cóc thì tất cả cái sự căng thẳng trên cái thân của mình, ít nhất là từ cái xương cùng đến cái cổ, thì bây giờ nó thông rồi á, thì cái thế này nó không phải là mình phải làm cho nó rất là đúng hay gì. Cái này không phải là cái thế, cái chuyên chú là không phải cái thế, là cái chuyên chú là thở tiêu rô thiên. Thì mình làm sao mà mình cảm nhận cái sự thông thoáng, cái sự flow của cái vòng tiểu rô thiên. Inspire du coccyx jusqu'au sommet de la tête et expire relâché jusqu'au nombril. On fait la circulation après la série de la grenouille qu'on a débloqué les tensions du bassin, de la colonne vertébrale, du cou. Ici, ce n'est pas, on travaille pas le mouvement, mais on travaille notre intérieur qui est la circulation. Le mouvement ne fait n'est qu'un support. Let's do one more. Very good. Now let's put the 2 feet together. Đem hai cái chân vô. Usually you put 1 foot in, so your left foot or your right foot. Okay, usually I would do my right foot. I'm used to do left foot, but if I do mirroring, then I will do my right foot. But because for the sake of the streaming and all that, I kind of do the both legs so I can stay centered. Okay, but at home, do one leg only. You only shift to one side. So now we work on the uniting heaven and earth. And here we start to stretch our legs. And interesting enough is, I don't know about you, but for me, even if I work hard and well on my lower back, but now I can still feel some tension, new tension that I did not discover on the previous movement. And you can do 2-phase breathing, make it easier. Thiên thì hợp nhất thì mình gập cái ngồi xuống, thẳng xuống rồi mình buông hết. Bây giờ mình bắt đầu là mình giãn cái chân thì mình sẽ bắt đầu huấn luyện cái chân nhiều hơn chút, thở ra. Và khi nào mình gập người xuống như vậy á, có thể là mình vẫn cảm nhận cái sự căng thẳng ở dưới lưng của mình. Mà lúc mình làm cái thế cốc mà mình đâu có cảm nhận mình đã giải quyết nhiều cái căng thẳng rồi. Tự nhiên mình có mấy cái căng thẳng mới. Ngộ quá ha. Thì nó là bình thường thôi các bác ơi. Mabel is having a lot of fun working with the camera. So, en français. Maintenant, on commence à travailler sur l'étirement des jambes. On n'a pas du tout travaillé les jambes dans les étirements. Donc ça, c'est c'est le bon moment de travailler sur les jambes. Mais en pliant le corps, on se rend compte que même si on a travaillé la série de la grenouille et qu'on a bien travaillé sur la colonne vertébrale, le bas du dos, eh bien, on se rend compte qu'il y a encore des tensions encore plus profondes. Rien de mauvais, mais c'est juste une prise de conscience et on essaie de travailler, on continue à travailler. Et ça s'arrête jamais. La perfection. On est proche de la perfection, mais on n'arrive jamais à la perfection. Jusqu'à un jour. Mais pas encore, pas aujourd'hui. Pas encore. So, discover new tensions deeper as we change movement, as we go deeper. You see how the body is going deeper. But that's how life is. We think we achieve, we attain, and that's it. No, it's not ending. It's ever, never, never ending. Continuously discovering new limitations and new challenges. We may be close to perfection, but we're not there yet. Not today. Not today. All right, let's open our legs wider. Make sure you feel the stretch of your legs coming back up. And then when you arch your body, you can feel some new tension along your spine also. Okay, the width of your legs should be about twice your shoulder width. You don't need to go extremely wide. This is not like a split kind of thing, but this is purpose to stretch further on different angles of our tendons. So by opening up our legs about twice the shoulder width, then it will activate those new angles, stretch ankles. Mở chân ra khoảng bằng 2 cái vai của mình á, thì như vậy nó mới giãn thêm cái gân của mình bằng cách là nó theo một cái angle khác. Nếu mình không có mở đủ á, thì nó không có stretch cái angle mới. Il y a une question, je ne sais pas si c'est vous ou bien c'est mes bons, mais on écarte les jambes 2 fois la largeur des épaules. On n'a pas besoin d'écarter plus que ça. L'idée c'est d'écarter pour qu'on étire les tendons sous un autre angle. Si on n'écarte pas les jambes assez, on est toujours, on étire toujours dans un sens, dans un angle. Donc on écarte 2 fois la largeur des épaules pour avoir un nouvel angle d'étirement. Donc pas besoin d'écarter plus, pas pour le moment en tout cas. And now we're going to turn to our left side and to stretch another angle. Coming back to the center. Inhale, hit your. Rồi, bên trái, on your left, sur votre gauche uniquement. Et on revient au centre. On remonte à partir du centre. Et donc ici, on étire notre jambe sous un autre angle. Giãn thêm cái chân của mình, cái gân, một cái angle mới. Try your best to keep your leg straight. If cannot, it's okay as long as you stretch your leg. Ráng giữ cái chân thẳng để mình giãn. Mà nếu cong chút mà vẫn cảm thấy giãn cái chân á, thì cũng được, không sao. Let's do one more and we change side. Đổi bên. Now we do to the right side. Sur votre droite. Ou bên phải. Essayez de garder la jambe droite. Et si vous pliez légèrement votre genou, c'est pas si grave que ça. Du moment que vous ressentez un étirement, que vous étirez votre jambe. Essayez au mieux de garder la jambe droite. In all this movement that we've done so far, you can still circulate. Tất cả mấy cái thế mình đang làm á, mình có thể tiếp tục thở tiểu tro thiên. Tous les mouvements qu'on vient de faire, on peut continuer à travailler sur la circulation. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Thêm lần nữa cuối cùng. Coming up. So you can bend your knee here and then you step in completely and drop. Okay? And then you step your left foot up. And bring in, inhale. What is it, Mabel?
Don't mind me, I'm just playing.
Oh. Mabel said to not mind her. She's just playing. She's having a lot of fun with the cameras. So this movement here, and this is a perfect angle. You'll see my side here. You see how I move forward. And as you see how my hands, I drop my arms down. I'm not dropping in a way that is so fast. I need enough time. This is critical in a way that I need to keep my arms relaxed. But at the same time, I need to have that sense of drop. The hands, the arms have dropped in a way that when I move forward and I breathe in, I feel the power from the lower abdomen. And so you don't want to swing too fast. You can feel that power, but you cannot lengthening it. You need to lengthen that strength, as if you are trying to store and gather that energy. Pretty much like the turtle form. Remember a few weeks ago? Last week actually. Làm sao mà mình buông cái tay xuống á? Nó phải buông xuống nhưng mà nó vừa buông xuống mà vừa nhẹ. Thì như vậy lúc mình thở, mình có thể kéo dài cái sự tụ cái năng lượng vào trong cái vùng bụng, dưới bụng, cái vùng đan điền. Let's step up, bước lên, avancer pour changer de jambe. Donc essayez de détendre vos bras, gardez les bras et les mains, les mouvements des bras et mains légers, doux, un mouvement doux. Expire. Mais il faut essayer de relâcher en même temps. Donc il y a cette motion, ce moment de lâcher prise, mais en même temps, il ne faut pas que ce soit agressif, il faut que ce soit doux. Et de ce fait, on étend cette force qu'on a au niveau du ventre, qu'on gonfle le ventre lorsqu'on inspire. Vous voyez toute la trajectoire du bras qu'on balance vers l'avant. Eh bien, on a ce mouvement où on emmagasine et qu'on ressent cette force intérieure. you feel that? Let's do one more. And step back. Bước lui, reculer. Now you push. And bring up. So you do the same technique of breathing. But now because we push from the heart, we start to feel something different happening. The power from below, from here, down here, from down here, but you start to feel the expansion of the heart. Mình vẫn thở bụng thoải mái, cái năng lượng của mình nó từ dưới bụng để mình đẩy cái người của mình. Nhưng mà từ từ cảm nhận là cái tai từ cái lồng ngực á, cũng như là bắt đầu mình phát triển cái ngực của mình, tức là cái tâm luân của mình. Let's do one more. Bây giờ bước lên, step up, avancer. La force vient toujours au niveau du ventre. La même technique qu'on vient de faire précédemment. Et maintenant, avec les bras qui poussent au niveau de la poitrine, on commence à ressentir quelque chose de différent. On commence à ouvrir notre cœur. And actually, I say that we open our heart. We are not opening it yet, but we start to feel in our heart that something that we need to let go. So finally, we find the strength from inside ourselves, and that strength to let go of something that we're so attached to, so emotionally attached, and we let go. You see, the letting go here, and we lift ourselves up to be connected with heaven, but that connection to all kind of to tell ourselves that whatever we let go, it's okay. We need to let go so we can grow, so we can elevate ourselves. Now step back, bước lui, reculer. Now open up. Cái thấy trước cái lúc đem tay lên á, một bên á là dưới mình có cái sức mạnh, tự nhiên mình có cái sức mạnh để chỉ mình cho mình buông cái gì trong cái lồng ngực của mình, tức là cái sự chấp trước, cái sự dính, cái sự là mình không có buông được á, nó trong cái tim của mình, tại vì nó có cái sự tình cảm. Rồi mình đem lên á để mình nhắc lại, mình đem lên thì mình phải có kia là mình phải buông để mình có thể tiến bộ, mình có tiến hóa được. Inhale, exhale, and now our hearts really open up. do one more. Step up, bước lên. D'un côté, vous sentez la force au niveau du ventre, de l'autre, vous ressentez l'extension de notre cœur, l'étendue, l'expansion et l'étendue de notre cœur. One hand, you feel the strength of your core down here, and the other, you feel the expansion, the boundlessness of our heart. Một bên mình cảm nhận cái sức mạnh của cái người của mình ở dưới. Một bên là mình cảm nhận cái sự lan tỏa, truyền lan cái tình thương của mình. One more. Step back, bước lùi. Let's do the reverse. Let's do one more. Step up, bước lên. Let's do one more, thêm lần nữa. Coming back, fold in. Relax from head to toes. Disengage the tongue. Let your tongue settle down. Hoàn toàn thư giãn từ đầu đến chân cho cái lưỡi mình á lăn xuống, không cần dính lên nữa. Thở nhẹ sâu. Corps complètement détendu de la tête aux pieds. Relâchez complètement toutes les tensions du corps. Laissez la langue se poser. Complètement détendue. Respiration douce, profonde. Breathe gently, deeply, and focus at the navel. Tập trung vào trong cái rốn. On se focalise sur le nombril. feel a sense of inner peace, the serenity. Et cảm nhận cái sự tĩnh lặng an bình nội tại, sensation de paix intérieure et de sérénité. You feel anchored, grounded. On se sent ancré, stable, cảm nhận cái sự cân bằng. I am home. Tôi trở về nhà rồi. Je suis chez moi. Open your eyes. Mở mắt ra. Ouvrez les yeux. Open your palms. Mở bàn tay. Ouvrez les paumes des mains. Embrassez tout l'univers. Embrace. Bỏ hàng vạn tượng. Buông xả vạn duyên. Lâchez prise de tout attachement. Let go of all. Put the palms together. And with humbleness and appreciation, we bow down. Lại xuống. Thank you everyone. Cảm ơn các bác anh chị. Merci beaucoup à tous. How do you feel everyone? Các bác cảm giác sao? People have any questions back there? Or up there? I hope you enjoy today. Short session. But I kind of go through a little bit more detail on the warm-up exercise. Course, Google also have a live transcribe feature, and there's a SSB feature. I think more 400 phones, not sure. Two lives though. I'm gonna get confused because you speak 3 languages together. Well, if it does a translation, I will speak only 1 language. All right, thank you very much, Kanyim, Mabel, for a wonderful class. Chantana, you're welcome. Thank you. Have a good day. Bonne journée. Ang Va, how do you have 2 names? How do I have many names? I have many names. Yeah. I have many names. Yeah. It's just like in the Lord of the Ring, we have Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White, and then many other names. They have so many names, depend on where you are. I've traveled so many places in the world, and therefore, for the culture of that place, I have to name myself differently. Okay, it's just all a joke, okay? Don't take this seriously. I do have many names. So Khaingim is my Dharma name, my Buddhist name. And why I'm being called Khaingim here in the organization, because it's a habit. I used to be a novice monk long time ago, and so people used to call my Dharma name, which my original Dharma name was Tritang, another one in a different life. And my lay name is Joan, Joan, French name, without the H, because my parents did not know how to write the H, so there's no H. So when I come here in the US, people think this is a female name, but in French it's normal. Joan is normal without the H. Even that is normal for a male, for a guy. Anyway, so that's 3 names already. There's some more names, but I will not share to you for now. All right, that's basically it to answer your question. I hope that helps in your practice. Thank you, Kanyim, for a very energizing class. You're welcome, Tara. When you start training, will we still have practice? I don't know yet. It will really depend on the time. So if the time doesn't allow, I might have to replace it. I will still put the live pre-record and have the live class like we have here, but no interaction. And then I will have the other classes with the other people and have the real live interaction with them. But we don't know yet. It depends on the time zone and all that, and we'll see. Parle bien français, bravo. Tu peux parler français aussi. Yeah, I'm born in France. In fact, I'm still French citizen. I have not naturalized myself US yet. Not yet. All right, that's it for today, and it's already Wednesday. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Friday, next, and every week's just like that. It just keep turning and turning. The wheel keep turning and keep turning and keep turning, and sometimes we keep turning and we get lost because we just go through the routine and all that. So always remind ourselves, and that's one of the reasons why today I wanted to go back to the warm up and reminding all this movement. So that we don't feel lost. We're always anchored in ourselves and always looking inside within ourselves, and always have the aspiration and inspiration for within. All right. Have a wonderful day. Always stay safe at this period of time. It's not over. We wish it get over very soon. Pray for that. Stay safe. Be healthy. And keep giving goodness. If you have a lot of energy, give out to others around you. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you on Friday and tomorrow behind the camera. Bye-bye.